Patch note number 6. Take off the fucking masks. Next time you're at the grocery store, try showing a woman your face. Be confident, unafraid of the lies. You might get a girlfriend. Women like confidence. Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. It has been a week since my last upload. I have completely redone the office, which put me out of action. Nothing you're going to see in the camera, but everything that I can see, brand new, sorted, fixed, good times. So today we're looking at a game called Domina, and this isn't so much about the game itself. This is about the absolute woke BS tirade that the lead developer went on to essentially brick his game that was doing decently. It was doing okay. This started on March the 8th when they put out some patch notes for this game. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at the game on Steam, just to give you some context of what it is. So here we go. This is Domina or Domina. I don't know which one it's actually meant to be at this point, but again, this is not the focus of the video. As you can see, it's a 2D kind of pixel arena coliseum fighter where you manage it as if you are the owner or the event organizer. That's cool. It looks decent. Let's take a quick flick through. Doesn't look like a bad game. Genuinely does not. And this is why it's such a bizarre turn of events here. We all have that one friend or that one family member that is just an absolute conspiracy nut, which is okay because it makes for great comedy. But when they start spewing woke BS and enforcing it on everyone else who just doesn't care, it gets a bit much. And this is the focus of today. So they put out a patch note on the 8th of March, which was the start of this downward spiral of Domina. I'm going to call it Domina because it makes more sense to me. So regular patch notes, you know, fixed. Administrator might not buy wine or water even when it's available in the market. Optimized gladiator render draw routine. FPS++. And then we get to here. Patch note number 6. Take off the fucking masks. Next time you're at the grocery store, try showing a woman your face. Be confident, unafraid of the lies. You might get a girlfriend. Women like confidence. Women don't like dudes who cover their faces in fear. What are you afraid of? Getting laid? Grow up. And then straight back into regular patch notes. Balancing prestige, maximum training, attack / defense / HP. Like, let's slow down a second. What the hell? And then instead of just coming out and saying, sorry, I kind of had a woke BS aneurysm or something like that, they go on a further tirade about this. So I'm just going to read this to you because this is comedy, peak comedy for me. Some men still won't fight. They're weak. There's no accounting for weak men. Weak men lack character. Strong moral fiber is hard to come by. It's earned through hard work and sacrifice, and it cannot be had via OnlyFans or Pornhub. At this point, I don't even know where we're going with this. What are we even arguing about? Is this just an all-encompassing woke soup? Are we just putting everything in here? No, these fucking things are demonic possessions waiting to show you a succubus tiddy in the hopes you'll waste a load on her instead of spending that energy studying how to weld or grow a potato or learning a new language. Or how to program a computer. Listen, kids, get off the porn tubes and do something with your life, because no one is going to give you a goddamn thing if this whole mess we call civilization is only getting harder. We need solutions, and we need smart men who can work hard and implement those solutions. Masturbating to e-girls is not going to solve the energy crisis, is it? Get to work. What on earth? Like, if you want to brick your game studio and make it as undesirable to play your game as possible, you're probably going the right way about it with this. It's going well. Or play video games and have a relax and then get to work fresh tomorrow. I can't possibly know what's best for you in your individual situation. No, you can't know that. And I can tell you now that a succubus tiddy is what I need right now, so don't tell me otherwise. Really, don't let strangers on the internet tell you how to live your life. If you want to be told how to live your life, read the New Testament. The internet will only give you lies. Coming from a person who has just told you how to live your life. Christ on a bike. It gets worse. It just gets worse. None of it. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. Everything that he says just keeps coming out. Please be patient and report bugs to the forum. Supporting the developers with cash money because he lives in a society. Because he lives in a socialist utopia where nothing works, is the best way to ensure timely updates. Buy the first wave of DLC and the soundtrack, and we'll do our best to keep going into work every day despite civilizational collapse. I feel like this is the sort of poster that you would see stuck up somewhere in the 100, if anyone's watched that. This is not a societal collapse. This is some flat earth woke BS dude running around spewing his opinions that are very controversial. Now, here's the thing. I just want to point out. I am okay with people having woke opinions. I am okay with people being anti-mask. If you don't want to wear a mask and you're not required to, that's cool. That's on you. Do that. I'm not going to judge you. But if you're going around telling people what to do against medical advice and against what the rules currently are in the country, you're asking for backlash. Like, you really are. And what makes this worse is this is on his personal... this is not on his personal Twitter account. This is on the Game Studio's Twitter account. Oh, boy. Like, I have nothing against your personal opinions. And this goes to my audience, too. I know that there are a lot of you that have your own personal opinions on what's going on in Ukraine right now. You have your own personal opinions about COVID, about all these topics that, honestly, a lot of us just don't want to talk about. And that's okay. Having your own opinions on something is good. It's encouraged. But don't try and force them on someone else. And especially don't try and force them on someone else through a game studio and a game patch note update. People are playing games for fun. They want to escape reality. They want to escape what's going on in the world right now. And you're just there, just forcing it on them. You're speedrunning the death of your game for no personal gain. And this backfired on him almost immediately. We've replied to a number of these false negative reviews in the past. Valve has done nothing. They are easily proven false. If DLC was removed, somebody could point to the specific DLC and say, here, this is the one. Yet these lies proliferate. Yet these lies proliferate. I can't speak, apparently, today. And we're to blame. People did rightfully point out that certain features that were in the game were taken out a few patches prior, and there's now a DLC that includes these things that were taken away that people want. That's removing content to put it as DLC. That is scummery. That is shit. You should be called out for that. Because that's essentially like me buying a new car, then, I don't know, BMW turning up to my house. I wake up, I walk out the door, and they're unscrewing the doors from my car and telling me that that's part of a service package that I need to go and get done next week. That's not how it works. You buy something, you use it. You don't then get resold the thing you bought. Kinda dumb. Another tweet. Dev suggests courage. This is referring to the patch notes. I don't think you were suggesting courage at all. And then he says that the woke mob... no, courage is bad, actually. There's no such thing as cancel culture. No, there is, and you're definitely undergoing the cancel culture treatment right now because of your stupid tirade. Your stupid tirade in your patch notes. It was uncalled for, not needed, stupid. This is the point where he should have apologised for putting dumb shit in his patch notes and left it at that. But no, he's going to fight the good fight, and we'll see where that gets him. Domina has now been review bombed. Recent reviews are overwhelmingly negative, as opposed to their long-term very positive, because it looks like a good game. It genuinely does. What an idiot is all I can say. What an absolute fucking, as you guys love to hear me say, cockwomble. What a cockwomble. So, yeah, this has been a quick video on this. I think it's only going to get worse from here on out. In fact, today's updates is somebody's compromised his Steam account and is deleting all positive reviews off the game, which is quite funny, to be honest. It's pretty top tier comedy. He's now been suspended on Twitter because he's gone on a woke BS tirade. And he's now back on another account, just constantly posting about how he's been banned and how he's being censored. Which, here's the thing, I do disagree with the censorship on Twitter. I think you should have freedom of speech on there, and I think your interactions with your followers should be the punishment for any kind of dumb BS, right? I'm not against freedom of speech. I believe everyone should be able to have an opinion and post their opinion. You should definitely reap the rewards or punishment of that free speech based on how dumb that free speech is. Free speech does not mean you can go on a woke tirade about conspiracies in your, you know, games community and not have backlash. That's not what freedom of speech is. Freedom of speech is the ability for you to be able to say that, and then the consequences come in based off of the people that follow you. That's the way the world works. Just a very baffling situation. I don't know why devs have started doing this, and it's not a lot of devs, it's just a few. They seem to use their platform that is there to convey things about their game for kind of political tirades. I just don't get it. Because it's never going to end well for you. Even if your opinion may end up being correct, why does it need to be in game patch notes? Anyway, ladies and gents, first video back. I really wanted to cover this because this one was just interesting to me. It makes no sense. I'm sure there will be more to this because this guy seemed to be on a biblical journey to end his game studio in the quickest way possible. This is the artesian builds of the game dev world. Yeah, I'm lost for words. Ladies and gents, as always, a massive thank you to the patrons. You guys have been amazing, especially in the last week when I've not been able to upload. Absolute babes. If you want to throw me some support, even if it's just a few dollars a month, Patreon is down below. It is massively appreciated. Get your names in the credits. And as always, I am going to be live over on Twitch with the new absolute beast of a PC, which also I will be holding up to my promise that I will be retesting Elden Ring. Might not be today because the install has literally just started, but yeah, that's something to look forward to. And if Twitch is not your thing, I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe.